Hello YouTube and welcome back to the final episode of Breath of the Wild. How can you tell it's the final episode of Breath of the Wild, you ask? Well, if you hold on for 2 seconds, I tell you. Idiot.
Link. I'm sorry, but my power isn't strong enough. I can't hold it.
To answer your question, that thing shooting lasers around is Ganon. That's why I know it's the final episode, is because we are diving headfirst into the final boss fight, which will probably take us a while, because they've started making final boss fights rather involved in these games. And down we go. Okay. Neat. Where are we going? That appears to be a long way down. Oh, good job. I didn't have to push a button. He did the paraglider all by himself. You're big and intimidating and have multiple limbs like a spider. Oh, I don't like it. I don't love it. I don't love it's got guardian legs popping out of its back. I don't love it. Hello, Calamity Ganon. How do I fight you again? You've got, like, everybody's everything. And there's your health bar. Fantastic. Do I just jump in, or... Hey, it's Ravioli!
Brace yourself, Ganon, for the sting of my revenge!
Yay! From beyond the grave, they are helping me.
This will be our final opportunity. We will not fail.
So what exactly do they do? Those are massive. They're a fire in their laser. Wah!
Now, open up wide, Ganon!
They all have lasers. Those are massive lasers.
Years in the making. Hold on, princess. Our moment has arrived.
They know Link's in there too, right? Is it going to hurt Link, or is it the same sort of energy that comes from the Master Sword? So it's like benevolent energy instead of malicious energy, so it doesn't hurt Link? Or, I don't know, it's blue. And whoa, look at that health bar drop. They did half my job for me. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. He's not happy about that. Okay. Oh, hey. It's all light and stuff. You think so? You think so? Ow. 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 Bet that hurts. Huh. Oop. Boop. Okay. Huh. Yeah, you're not doing too hot. Where'd he go? Oh boy. Oh, I have the wrong thing out. Okay. 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 Can I get there? Yeah, please let me get there. Okay. Next phase, I guess. Oh, you are immortal, Ganon. Boop. I broke my bow. Did that do anything to him? He's still doing the same stuff. Boop. Boop. Ow. Okay, where am I? Ah. He's got me pinned against the wall. Literally pinned against the wall. Got me literally pinned against the wall. Seriously? 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 Pissed. That should not have happened. And they're forcing me to shield bash him. Okay, kid. No. Okay. God damn it. I hate this. I hate this so much. Why aren't the ancient arrows working? The ancient arrows should be working. Okay, this is getting irritating. This is like beyond stupidly irritating. What am I doing wrong? How do I do that stupid shield bash?
$2,000 years later.
Okay, I'm done. What the fuck am I doing wrong? There we go. Got it. I just needed to figure out how to do that little bit of bullshit there. Come on. Come on. Give me one. There you go. Now I get it. Now that I can do it to it. Gonna keep shooting your lasers at me, Mr. Man?
The root's protection is now ready to roll.
Now. Ha! Not so tough are you now, Ganon? I got you right where I want you. Yeah, that looks painful, dude. But that's what you get for trying to invade my home and killing my friends and taking over my kingdom and killing me. Which probably should have been the #1 grievance, is killing me. That's what you get for killing me. I came back and now you are dead. Are you dead? I appear to have gotten rid of this construct, but it does not appear to be over. That's a lot of malice with nothing to do. And it's leaving. Link, are we going to follow it, or... Okay. Someone has decided to help us follow it anyway, or something. Okay, cool. It's Smurgina! Oh, now she's calling Ganon's name. I'm not Ganon. Okay.
He is a pure embodiment of the ancient evil that is reborn time and time again.
Oh boy, it is Dark Beast Ganon. And he takes up all... Really?
His pure, enraged form.
And all we can do is seal
From
it.
our world, the destruction will be unlike anything ever seen before.
That is an interesting looking giant pig thing.
I entrust you with the bow of light.
Yay!
A weapon in the face of evil.
Is it a good weapon though?
Link, you may not yet be at a point where you have fully recovered your power, or all of your memories.
I got all of my memories. The power thing I'm sure will come on its own.
For it is never forgotten.
Indeed. Do I have to go get the bow? Apparently I do. Okay. It's a good thing that my horse trusts me 100%. Oh boy. Now if only I could trust me 100%. Go, go, friend.
Covering Ganon's body is called malice. None of your attacks will get through as he now is. I will hold the malice back as much as I can, but my power is waning. Attack any glowing points that you see.
Okay.
May you be victorious.
Oh, that is a big turn. Big turny. It is over here. No, no, trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me. Whoop. Oh, shit. Okay.
I can't hold it.
That's okay. We can just go down here and hang out. Don't have to worry about anything. Ah, his foot is right there. No! Smurgina! Smurgina! Get away from that foot!
Hold back the malice again.
Smurgina!
Aim for a glowing area.
Get away from there! Okay, we're out. God dang it. Are you done getting yourself killed? Well.
I can't hold it much longer.
Got one. Can I get that one? Got. Cool. Gotta go on the other side now.
Ganon's power
Okay, Smurgina, go. No, no, not like that. You gotta trust me. You gotta trust me, lady. I know what I'm doing. Except for that one time I almost got you killed. But, you know, it's almost gonna happen again. No, Smurgina, go this way. This way. This way. See, if you trust me, you won't die. I need to aim here and here. I didn't get that last one. Good. Glowy, glowy spot. Now! Did I do it? Did I get it? He's got big for a second. Okay. Now what? Now he's got a big old malice eye somewhere, probably. Okay, go, 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 go. And, that way.
hit the glowing area.
Got it. Go this way now.
So close.
Is that the only glowing area? Now what?
Link, look up there.
Look where? Okay, he's got a glowing eye. Cool.
It's the very core of Ganon's being. Do what you must
No, don't go under. Don't go under. Smurgina, no! You will pay for that. I will not fail. Smurgina will be avenged.
Use his attacks to your advantage. Finish him, Link.
For Smurgina! I have never lost a horse on this before. I want to stress that. I have done this fight at least 5 times, and I have never lost a horse on this before. Rip Smurgina, I have never lost a horse. Ah! That is genuinely upsetting for me. I'm gonna have to do some sort of epilogue series at some point, going around collecting horses and finding the horse goddess to bring Smurgina back, because I must do this. I owe it to Smurgina. How dare Ganon kill my horse? My hopes and my dreams all laid within that equine mane, I guess. Okay, so Zelda literally just bitch slapped Ganon into Malice form. Cool. Are we going to see her obliterate him? I would love to see her avenge Smurgina, because I avenged Smurgina in my own special way. Here's a good horse. I've had that horse since episode 2, god dang it. The Triforce says no, Ganon. To be fair, the Triforce has always kind of said no to you. You should take the hint. Oh well, at least you'll have another 10,000 years to think about it. Hey! My game objective has been completed. How about that? Okay, didn't know I was in Gotham there for a second.
All this time.
Oh? It must have been a boring 100 years watching me sleep.
As well as your trials in battle.
Yay! Then you know I remember you, right?
I always thought, no, I always believed that you would find a way to defeat Ganon.
And I did.
I never lost faith in you over these many years.
You're still in the same outfit. You didn't even change.
The hero of Hyrule.
Yay! Now I'm officially Sir Link, hero of Hyrule.
Do you really remember me?
Yes, yes I do. I especially went out of my way to get all 13 memories to make sure that I did, but of course, I can't actually answer you because I'm supposed to be a silent protagonist. The Legend of Zelda. It is a really good game. I may bitch about it, but it is my favorite JRPG around, and I really like Final Fantasy, so... Yep, credits are rolling. Sweet. My thoughts on this game. I obviously had a lot more fun playing it than I did playing Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask had me running around doing side quests that were important to the objective and all that stuff, and that's all well and good. There were plenty of side quests here that were important to the objective as well. But they turned this world into a world that felt a lot more lived in, and I get that it is limitations of the software at the time, and I'm not going to spend the entire time comparing it to Majora's Mask, I promise. It's just the most recent Zelda game I've played. as far as the formula, they were not afraid to switch up the Zelda formula for this game. And in all actuality, I kind of liked the ability of just jumping in and actually being able to go to Ganon if I so chose. And I had complete control over how the game went. I got to pick the order in which I did the dungeons. I got to pick when I went to fight Ganondorf or Ganon and in the game. I got to pick which champions' abilities I got to get first, which regions I got to visit first, which regions I got to visit last. I got to pick the order in which I did the shrines in. I could do them as I found them, or I could go back and do them as I saw fit. There are a lot of side quests in this game that I did not get to because the objective of the game was to get all of the abilities and memories together and then go fight Ganon, which I did. But I would love to come back and do like epilogues of this game, epilogue plays of this game, where I just do random side quests like the Eventide quest. I would love to do that. I would love to show off just more of what I've found of Hyrule in general. There's just so much of this game that when you're playing through it, you don't get the opportunity to see. And thus, yes, the way I played it in a personal playthrough, I would have viewed it as a bit of an injustice. Just rushing through it and not taking the opportunity to take in the magnitude of the world, which is why I was so insistent on unlocking all of the towers as well, is I wanted to visit every region. Even if I didn't get to all of every region, I wanted you guys to get the ability to experience every region like I did. And will I be revisiting this game? Probably. I mean, like I said, this game isn't perfect. The dungeons were very one note, as it were. There wasn't a lot of variety when it came to the dungeons. It was either dungeons or shrines. If they found a way to mix the shrines in with the classic dungeon format and still gave you the ability to visit the dungeons in your own order, that would be neat. But there needs to be a bit more of a variety in the actual dungeon sense, because having the dungeons be so uniform is just kind of boring. And like I started showing, after a while, the first Divine Beast I used a walkthrough occasionally because there were a few things that I struggled with, like positioning of elephant horn and whatnot. But the more that I did it, the less I needed the walkthroughs. Even if it was a completely different Divine Beast, the only time I ever used any sort of walkthrough was just making sure I knew what the special feature was needing to do to get into certain things in the frickin' dungeon. Had nothing to do with, oh, by the way, you also gotta touch this terminal here. I found those on my own. What more do I have to say about this? Because this is a lot of credits. Granted, these guys all deserve every bit of credit that they get. And because this game, it's beautiful to look at. The story is really well crafted. Yeah, it's not as deep and involved as other Zelda games has been, but it doesn't always need to be. There was enough lore in this game, if you went to the right places, that made up for it. The Rito and Zora existing in the same timeline, as it were, is an interesting surprise to me, all things considered, because as everybody knows out there, the timeline is broken into 3 different timelines, and the Rito and the Zora have never shared a game because they've never existed in the same timeline. The Rito were meant to be an evolution of the Zora in Wind Waker. So seeing them both in the same game and knowing that they are completely different species in this game is kind of interesting, but it also presents that the classic games are presented in this world as lore itself. you don't know if the story happened exactly the way you experienced it now, because these are just legends being told. These are these are the legends of Zelda. Of Zelda and the hero's past. It's the continuous story of the Triforce and the ever entwining thread that is Link, Demise, and Zelda. The gameplay. Need more bosses. And I'm not talking about more blights. I'm talking about bosses. That is one thing that I was actually upset that did not happen a lot in this game, is I was met with a lot of the blights and whatnot, and I ran into a lot of mini bosses, and the Lionels were definitely an experience to fight. Not that I fought any in this YouTube playthrough, but I fought a lot in my own playthrough, and they're a joy to fight because they make you think on your feet, which I love. But there was not a wide enough variety of actual boss-like characters, like the Twilight Star-Lord or something like that. Zelda is known for having a variety of unique and interesting boss fights that aren't always uniform, that aren't always the same thing, and that was kind of lacking in this game. After a while, it just felt like running around. You could just hunt things like the Guardians. I started hunting Guardians, which are supposed to be some of the most imposing enemies in this game. And I started hunting them for sport so that I could get their stuff. Okay, I mean, progression and whatnot in games is important. But there has to be more after that. You can't just change the color of something and say, okay, now it's stronger. Now you're going to have more fun playing it, right? No, that's not always. I want more challenge. I would love more content to the game, and a sequel is in development, and I cannot wait. Overall, I adore this game and the story it tells, and the fact that it has managed to collapse the timelines, as it were. It is meant to be a new start of a new timeline where this is the eventuality of all the three timelines. So inevitably, at the end of each timeline, they are brought to this moment. And the timeline itself, in its own weird way, is started fresh and new. And it's kind of beautiful in its own way that this may not be the end of the legend, it's a new beginning. There is no end to this legend, just new beginnings. Because every ending is a new beginning. It's probably not the message that they were actually trying to convey here. I'm probably reading too deep into it, but it's in and of itself, this is the quintessential Zelda game of this particular generation, and it definitely is up there on my favorite Zelda games. And I would definitely give it an 8.5 out of 10.
Mifa's father.
Yeah, he hasn't seen you in a while, hasn't he?
More about her. The least we can do is visit him and offer him some closure.
Yeah, we can tell King Zora about how his daughter helped.
There's still so much more for us to do. And so many painful memories that we must remember.
Oh, that's the Deku tree. I was a little confused there for a moment looking out that direction, because I'm like, wait, is that supposed to be a fallen divine beast? And no, that's the Deku tree. Okay.
But it all must start with us. Let's be off.
Yes, Zelda, let's be off. And as a good knight, he lets her take a few strides herself and follows behind, so that way he can give her her space while still ensuring her safety.
I can no longer hear the voice inside the sword.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I suppose it would make sense if my power had dwindled over the past 100 years.
I mean, you were continuously fighting Ganon for 100 years, so... I mean, there is that.
I'm surprised to admit
She's smiling.
accept that.
Me too. That will always be a weird and awkward smile. Whoever said that her smile is like sunshine and rainbows, I don't know what you're smoking, man, but why the hell have you not given me any? On that note, I gotta end this series here. Thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. If you like what you're seeing, if you don't like what you're seeing, or if you have another game you want to see us play here on Serious Gaming, let us know in the comments. We might actually get to it. Since it is October, expect next Tuesday, because I am not posting Monday because I'm taking my day off, expect some very scary games on Tuesday. All through the rest of the month, I will be playing horror games, which means I will be needing face cam. So you're going to be seeing my face for the next month. So I hope you guys are prepared for that. Until next time, have a good one. Link looking out into the kingdom like, I just conquered this and I will be back to conquer more of it later. Don't you point that thing at me.